Have you guys heard the good news? I'm pregnant. That's right, baby number 3 is on its way. Now, we have revealed that we're pregnant. We have revealed the gender of the baby, both on YouTube and on Instagram. I think on Instagram I haven't actually said like, it's a boy, but it is a boy. Rainbow baby number 3 is a boy. And yes, definitely our rainbow baby. If you guys have not followed my channel and this is the first video that you're clicking on because the title says I'm pregnant, we have had 2 miscarriages. So I will leave those stories down below if you want more in-depth like understanding of what happened. But we had one back in December of 2017, I believe. All the numbers are just totally wish-wash in my head. But we had a very early miscarriage with that one. And then my last one was in October of last year, of 2018. And that was a very big deal. It was a big, huge, long story. Like I said, it'll be down below. But that one was devastating, big time devastating. And now we have our rainbow baby. So this video is kind of just talking to you guys because I haven't talked to you in such a long time and explaining why I haven't talked to you in such a long time. But if you have not seen our reveal that we're pregnant and our gender reveal, go check out those videos. They will also be down below because they were so cute and they're very quick videos, and you get to see all of our reactions. Well, except mine. I'll explain why. But you get to kind of see everybody's reaction to finding out that it's another boy. Overall, everybody's good about it now. So go check it out if you don't know what I'm talking about. So like I said, it has been a while since I've been talking to you. I had trying to set up this setup. We got new blackout blinds because as you can see, the light in here gets so intense and it's hot and it's like weird lighting. So we got these blackout curtains that are just brand new. We just put them up. So I'm trying to kind of figure out the situation here, but I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys because it has been so long. I have not handled this pregnancy very well at all. I have been very sick. I have only gotten like physically sick. I've only thrown up once, and that was because I've forced myself to not get sick. I am someone who I hate getting sick. The only time that I let myself get sick is when I'm hungover or when I'm drunk, and obviously that hasn't happened in many, many years, but that's the only time that I let myself because I know I'll feel better. When you have morning sickness, it's there all the time, so it doesn't matter if you get sick or not, you're not gonna feel any better. So I kind of what's the point? Why am I gonna let myself get sick? So that's why I haven't been on the camera. I haven't been able to pick up a camera. I haven't been able to talk without gagging. I did do the gender reveal and the pregnancy reveal, but those I didn't sit and talk to you guys. Literally I've been trying. I technically was pregnant when I filmed some of my last videos of baby names and stuff, but I tried to get through that. I had to pause many times. I was gagging. Now I might even start gagging because I'm talking so fast. I'm trying to just get all this information out to you guys. But yes, I've been very, very sick. And I am now 15 weeks tomorrow or today. Baby measures big. All my babies measure big. This one is measuring like a day off of what the doctor said. So no big deal. He can still come whenever he wants. So yes. One of my very first visits with the actual midwife, she moved my due date up from September 12th-ish is what it was according to my period, all the way up into September 4th because this baby is big. So yeah, he's growing the way he should. I'm gonna go more into depth on my pregnancy updates. I will do that starting, I'll do a 12-week to 14-week video. And then once I'm caught up to 16 weeks, then they'll be every 2 weeks from then on until the end. And then when we get to the end, it'll probably be weekly because not much changes with me week to week. There definitely was a change from say 13 weeks to now. I'm feeling so much better. I am human again. I am still tired, but I'm human again. So I'll go more into my symptoms and everything. If you want to see a video about my first trimester, because I didn't film any of those videos. Honestly, could not talk to anyone without gagging. So I don't know what that was. That was new this time. So if you want one of those videos, I can definitely do a first trimester, kind of what to expect or what my symptoms and stuff were. So if you're interested in that, just let me know. Leave me down in the comments those kind of videos if you want to see that. I am gonna do a pregnancy after loss because I have a lot of things to get out there about that. So that video will be coming up. But yes, let's get into how the gender, a lot of people had questions about the gender and how, well, the sex reveal. Obviously, I know gender can be determined later, but everyone just calls it a gender reveal. So that's why don't get offended. Nobody get offended. The sex of the baby. We just call it the gender reveal because that's what everybody else calls it. So yes, the sex of the baby, we found out it's a boy, and I found out first. So that's why there's no real reaction from me because I already knew. I'm the one that made the box with the confetti in it and everything. I deep down knew it was a boy. Obviously I wanted a girl just so I could have that experience of mothering a daughter. And I'm really close with my mom and really close with my grandma. Like all the women in my family are very close, even on my dad's side. So I wanted that. Like I wanted that bond. It's not going to happen, and I'm totally okay with that. It's just something that I had to kind of get over. And I'm okay. I'm okay saying that. I was not disappointed in any way. If you've been around for a long time and you saw my gender reveal party with Nolan, I started crying. I wasn't devastated, but I was pretty upset because in my mind, I thought it was a girl. So it was one of those like, oh, I was wrong and I got my hopes up type of thing. And now I wouldn't trade Nolan for anything. So I know that's how I'll feel about this baby. And I already am totally okay with the idea of being a boy mom. It's just blue for the rest of my life, and I'm totally okay with that. So that's why in the video you didn't see that I had a reaction, because I heard that on the phone from the doctor. Went and did a blood test, and my doctor called me with the results. So baby is totally healthy chromosome wise, and they found out that it's a boy. 99.4% accurate or something. So, and then we had we did the NT scan where they look at the back of the neck and they confirmed he's a boy, most definitely. Now in the video, another question was my husband's reaction. He didn't want to be filmed. He doesn't usually like to be filmed at all. You might see him if we do vlogs, or you might see him if, like say, there's a birth vlog. If we're able to film one of those this time, you'll see him then. Like, he's not really someone that likes to be in front of the camera. So trying to get him out of his comfort zone to do that, but he chose not to be on camera that night because I kind of forced it on them because I knew and I didn't want to let it slip. So I was like, we're going to do the gender reveal tonight. And he's like, oh, okay. So he was more upset, I think, than anyone but Liam. He really wanted a daughter. He wanted obviously that different experience as well. And he was a kind of a crazy kid, and he grew up with a bunch of crazy boys, family-wise. So he was kind of scared as the idea of having 3 boys, which I'm not going to lie, I'm a little scared as to the craziness that is coming towards me, but I can handle it. I know how to handle boys. So that leaves us with Liam, because Nolan is totally clueless. Blue baby. He was just like, oh, blue confetti. So you kind of saw him in the video. There's not really much just to tell you about Nolan because he's 2. He has really no concept. It could have been a unicorn and he'd be totally fine with it. So there's no reaction from him. But Liam, everyone's comments are so sweet. So thank you everybody who commented about our poor little Liam. He's devastated. Not anymore, but he was. He was downright devastated. And I've come to realize that maybe it was because he was wrong. He doesn't like to be wrong. If he says something is going to be this way and you derive from that, you say, oh no, it's actually this, he doesn't like it. He does not want to be wrong. So I think that was more of what it was than oh no, I get another brother. He's also really big on having everything be equal. So he already had a brother. So now he wants a sister. When we had Nolan, he was too little. He wasn't even 2 yet. So he had even less concern than what Nolan does. But now he knows. He totally understands the concept. Yeah, he was very upset. And what's crazy was that day, like even before I knew it was a boy, I kept telling him, well, if it's a boy, are you still going to love the baby? Are you still going to be happy? And he's like, yeah. And then the reaction happened. Whoa, if you guys haven't watched that, make sure to go watch that, because Liam's reaction is by far the best gender reveal reaction I've ever seen. He was just so upset. And for the whole night, it took forever to calm him down. And it took at least about a week of him like kind of asking, why is it a boy? And how much can I really explain to a 4-year-old about that? So he still asked me, why do we only make boys? I'm like, go ask your father. That's why we make boys. But no, it's just like, well, that's just what happens, buddy. And that's how our family's going to be. And he's gotten really good with the idea of having boys now, because we have friends who have 3 boys And so it's like, they're brothers. There's all brothers. Boys win. And as soon as I said that, it all clicked for him. Boys win. Except mommy always wins. Gotta make sure to always put that in. Mommy always wins. So he's much better with it all. Obviously when the baby's here, he really will not care because it will be a baby. Nice little squishy baby for him to kiss on. So don't worry, everybody. Liam is fine. He will survive. So yes, that's kind of bringing us up to where we are now in video wise. We did do like a little quick announcement of like a little video of the boys like holding up their names. That turned out really cute. Obviously just really quick. I did like this big thing with like everybody was involved for every single kid, and now the third kid, it's kind of just like, yeah. So I kind of feel bad about that, but I've been so sick that, like I said, like now I'm finally feeling human, and I'm about 15 weeks pregnant. So it has been very hard this time. If you have any questions whatsoever, if you have any video ideas that you want to see about pregnancy, I am kind of taking a pause on the baby names, except I will reveal little guy's name sometime. Not sure when. Not going to put a deadline on that because I don't want, his name isn't weird or anything, but I don't want the criticism. I don't want people's opinion. So I might actually, if I do put out his name, like a name reveal, I might not have comments on it just because people can be mean and people can want to like bash a name. I've read so many articles, watched videos, seen comments. People can be mean about that. So if I do post the baby's name reveal, it will be maybe no comments, or it might be later on in my pregnancy. Not really sure. And as you can tell, I'm very out of breath. Every time I get pregnant, I get very out of breath. So kind of update of what's happening. Like I said, there'll be more in-depth videos about like how I'm feeling, all that kind of stuff, how baby's doing, in the upcoming pregnancy updates. Like I said, that will be like every 2 weeks I will do one of those. If you guys want like a Q&A pregnancy related, I mean, this is my third go. And like I said, there will be a pregnancy after loss. That will be the next video you guys will see. So I hope you guys are subscribed and are joining the Days of Me family because we have some very fun stuff coming up. I'm so excited to be telling everybody that I'm pregnant and being able to talk about it. Oh, I'm so excited. So I'm so excited to see this little boy and hold him and love him for the rest of his life. Give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.